friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna and welcome to Calm and Cozy. Today's video is going to be a holiday self-care guide. So these are self-care ideas that you could do that are holiday themed, that focus on mindfulness, reflection, things that you can do to help make your home feel more calming and relaxing and reduce anxiety. I think this is a really great time of year to focus on self-care because it's so stressful, things are hectic, and it's a season of giving and thinking about others. And sometimes we forget to think about ourselves as well. So let this be a reminder for you to take a day for self-care, even if it's just a couple hours, and really focus on yourself, asking yourself, what do you need today to help you feel renewed, restored, and rejuvenated? So let's get into it. So the first self-care activity we're starting with is making tea. So simple, but also such a great way to bring a little coziness to your self-care day. I wanted to show you a few great options for tea that can help relax and calm anxious nerves. First option is a tea blend called Cup of Calm with lavender and mint. Lavender is great for inducing relaxation, and mint is great for reducing stress. The next is chamomile. The tried and true favorite, chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, including better sleep, reducing stress and anxiety, and many other health benefits. And lastly, the one we'll be using today is peppermint tea. Peppermint is known to help reduce stress, get rid of headaches and minor pain, helping with bloating and digestion, and help with cold and flu symptoms, which is great for this time of year. One of the key things that I'll mention a lot during this video is the practice of mindfulness. While doing these activities like steeping tea, you can practice being present in the moment, watching the water boil, smelling the tea bag as you open it, and feel the warmth of the mug as you fill it with water. Being aware of your senses and finding ways to incorporate all of them while doing these activities can help promote mindfulness and bring your thoughts back to the present moment. And what better way to enjoy a nice cup of tea than to pair it with a nice, cozy, winter-themed book? Sit back in your favorite comfy chair, wrap yourself up in a blanket, and spend time getting lost in a distant world, imagining the scenery of the book all around you and letting your mind focus on one thing. If you need a good, cozy, winter-themed book to read this season, I'm currently reading Winterwood, which is a winter-themed, haunting romance/mystery novel set in a magical forest following a witchy teenage girl who finds a missing boy underneath the snow in the woods behind her house. So far, it's very atmospheric and is perfect for a quick winter read. Next up is aromatherapy. If you have a diffuser, try using some of these essential oils to make cozy, relaxing blends to diffuse in your house to give it an extra relaxing holiday touch. Peppermint, while great in tea, is also great to diffuse to add a refreshing and relaxing touch to your space. Clove is great for not only reducing stress, but it's also a very warming scent that is great for cold winter days, great for reducing pain, antibacterial, and great for respiratory health. And any type of spruce essential oil is great for calming a busy mind, promotes feelings of grounding, and brightens up a space to bring more happiness. Now, please keep in mind that if you do have pets, you'll want to check and see if these types of essential oils are safe to diffuse around them. If not, you can always look up pet-safe oils or just diffuse them in a room that they can't go in. The next activity is a great way to practice mindfulness and even spend time with a loved one if that's what fills your cup. Me and my husband had the idea to make our own wooden ornaments this year, so he used some wood we had in our backyard and cut them into small round discs for us to decorate and hang on the tree. This was a new activity even for me, and I even got to use my husband's drill press to drill a small hole at the top of the ornaments to be able to string some twine through and hang them. Next, we used a soldering gun to burn our designs into them. We chose to decorate them with runes symbolizing things that we wished for us for the new year, like happiness, love, protection, and health. This was actually kind of intimidating at first, but it ended up being so fun and a great creative outlet that I was able to do with my husband. And here's how they turned out. I absolutely loved them. We had such a great time together making them, and it was a great activity to do that was meaningful, creative, and allowed for me and my husband to spend quality time together. Next up is mindful baking. What is mindful baking, you ask? Well, just like with the tea, the intention is to practice using all of your senses when doing it. So touch, taste, smell, all the things you use while baking, but just being more aware. Aware of the smell, of the ingredients, the texture of the batter, the feel of it as you roll it in your hands, making sure you are staying present in the moment. I also find baking to be not only a creative outlet, but also a way to slow down your mind and focus on one task. I had a Christmas movie playing in the next room, so listening to that while baking holiday-themed cookies was such a cozy activity. These cookies are gingerbread latte cookies with brown butter icing, and oh my gosh, did they smell so good before and after they baked. I had never made these cookies before, and this was sort of a trial run to see if they would make it to the Christmas Day food lineup, which they definitely did. I've also never cooked with molasses before, and that was a very interesting smell and texture to say the least, but the coffee powder and the brown sugar smelled so good. These cookies actually took a good chunk of time to make, which can either be super relaxing for some people or more anxiety inducing, so make sure if you decide to use mindful baking as a self-care activity, choose a recipe that fits within your time frame and won't stress you out or overwhelm you. This part was so therapeutic to just roll the dough into balls and roll them in sugar. Everything smelled so good and the dough wasn't too sticky or unpleasant to touch. If you have an aversion to certain textures, you can always use an ice cream scooper or just a spoon to drop the dough onto the cookie sheet. And these cookies only took about 8 minutes to bake, which is so nice. Oh, please excuse my dirty oven, that is embarrassing. And this is what they look like right out of the oven. I love that the sugar gave them like a sparkly effect. Next I made the icing by browning some butter, and that smelled so good just by itself. My dog even came to check out all of the yummy smells. Next, I drizzled the icing onto the cookies and let them set. My house smelled so good at this point, it was insane. And here they are finished. The last self-care activity I have is reflection journaling. This is a great way to reflect on your past month, what you enjoyed or didn't enjoy. I chose to focus on only the positive, so I made a list of things from December that I enjoyed and were grateful for. Then I reflected on what I was looking forward to for the coming month. This is such a great way to slow down and review your month, practice gratitude, and if you choose, make some adjustments to set your next month up to be better than the month before. Alright guys, that's the end of the holiday self-care guide. I hope you got some great inspiration and ideas for your self-care this holiday season, and let me know in the comments which self-care activity was your favorite and if you try them at home. Like I said before, I'm a big advocate of intentional and intuitive self-care. So checking in with yourself, seeing what do you need in this moment to make you feel restored and rejuvenated so that you can go on with the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, the next day with more capacity to tackle whatever the next day brings. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a new video. Right now I'm posting every Friday, so keep an eye out for videos dropping on Friday. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. I have a lot of ideas planned, but I would love your suggestions as well. So have a great rest of your day, have a great holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.